Daniel arrived in Babylon armed with wisdom. His eyes surveyed the land flowing with culture, art, and excess. Each street whispering tales of power and might. But behind those tapestries lay challenges, ones that would call upon every ounce of his resolve. Daniel steps into the emperor's court, tall and composed. Babylon was different from Jerusalem. The ways and customs were foreign, and soon Daniel found himself at the heart of decisions that would define his legacy. The marketplace was bustling, vendors calling out their goods, enticing scents drawing him in. Daniel knew concession didn't mean surrender. Taking part in the king's meals, he pondered. And thus, in the second scene, he chose wisely, accepting what wouldn't compromise his beliefs. Daniel to the grandeur of celebration. The Babylonian festivals sparkled brighter than stars. Here, weekend moments tempted him to dance along with the parades and partake in their feasts. Yet, Daniel knew better. The diet, he reminded himself. A regal concession was instead opting for what wouldn't alter his values, so he requested plant-based meals. Daniel sits with fellow scholars, discussing the internal dilemmas. The discourse evolved, challenging age-old beliefs and prompting inner crisis. It was through these sessions that Daniel learned how to make concessions that align with his truth. Daniel had formed friendships among Babylonians, gentle compromises of schedules for shared activities, because camaraderie is valuable. Here, Daniel shows us how relationships are often about give and take, without forsaking self-respect. Daniel finds himself confronted with religion. Babylonians spoke of worship, an area Daniel staunchly refused to compromise. Here was a line, clear, firm as stone. The dust rises as sporting events demand participation. He takes up the challenge in competitions that honor skill, making concessions by learning new games, but refusing ones which symbolized idolatry. Daniel brandishes a decision against accepting titles that masked true intent. While the call to duty was strong, his refusal was respectful, mindful, rejecting undue honor, true to his core. Within chamber halls of whispering advisors, Daniel counsels wisely. He advises concessions where harmony can thrive, but guards against sacrificing principles. Concessions, he spoke, are weights equal on both sides. A framework emerges. Daniel drafts guidelines, a map distinguishing concessions from compromise. True concessions uphold honor without overshadowing integrity, he'd write in script. An exploration of heritage, his focus rooted in identity. Here, Daniel accents the beauty in shared history, finding value in ancestral ties without altering their essence. Daniel draws lines through influence, discerning beneficial mentorship from manipulative coercion. Here, concessions are made through acceptance, but never at the cost of personal autonomy. Daniel leads a class, presenting scenarios to discuss. What would you do? He'd encourage, seeking critical thinking from students. Together, they categorize each scenario, a practice of distinguishing the art of compromise. Daniel stands tall in Babylon once more, eyes toward the horizon. Concessions were paths to growth, never compromises of belief, the balance of heart and mind strung together in each choice. Don't forget to like and subscribe.